Welcome to this edition of Run Talk. I'm your host, Michael Krajic, and we're here talking about all things running related. Running news. It's a work in progress. Starting off with the Trey You news. We do have new shoes on order. They are many different processes right now. The uppers are being die cut and sewn and weaved and jigged, and whatever they are doing, they're doing it right now. I could go into detail, but the exit date is around January 20th, where they will start to make their way across the sea. We can expect some spring shoes for a reload. Touching on that, we have colorways that are selling out. Currently, you'll find that men's 9 through men's 11 or so in the daily trainer and the base model are still available, as well as a full-size run of the race model and the base trail. Yeah, both of those shoes still have some pretty good inventory. What's next for the spring shoes? Well, there will be a small update to the daily trainer that will include a slightly more abrasion-resistant rubber compound, a gusset to the tongue, a molded sock liner, some very nice, elegant updates, I must say. I'm really excited about it. The fit and feel is actually incrementally better, and that's what we shoot for, because huge goals are just a series of tiny victories strung together in a meaningful way, and that's what we're all about here at Atreyu Running Company. There is a base model 3 attached. What is the 3? We're going to keep the bottom identical to the 2. The 3 will come in the form of upper upgrades. It will include that gusset. It will include a similar material to the daily trainer that you see on the upper, and it will last a little bit longer. It'll look a little bit better, and it will keep its form and fit and feel like the daily trainer does. And we're not going to include a hill counter on it. That's going to be cool, keeping the base model ethos alive in that regard. Hope you're excited about it. It's going to be a good one. Moving on to the hot take segment of the week. Is Austin too expensive? Apparently it's cool to come to Austin. A lot of tech companies are here. A lot of companies are thriving. Not a lot of flex space or industrial space for us to rent. Most of those spaces are kind of being turned into really hip restaurants or bounce houses. I don't really know what they turn them into. Question at large is, and I get it sometimes, well, why don't you move to a less expensive city? Well, because we don't want to. And Austin is our home, and pricing is just a paradigm, in my humble opinion. I'm happy working out of my house. We do a lot of fun stuff, keep the overhead low, pass the savings on to you, and this is where our heart is. Cons of Austin is, yes, it's a little expensive, but I don't know if it's more expensive than other places of the country right now. So seems to me that the prices are going up almost everywhere. The price of milk is going up. The coffee beans are going up. These are good indicators of the market and the economy at large. No, they're not. I'm not an economist. I don't know much about much in that regard. And I'm not a real estate agent or a commercial real estate agent. So don't trust me on that. Although it seems expensive, it is a cool city. It's big, but we're going to stay here until further notice. If we ever leave, it will be on terms that speak deeply to the brand. Moving on to the Chicago Marathon. So lately, a few of my friends have reported back on their lottery results, and they came up negative. I haven't met one person that actually got into the Chicago Marathon. It begs the question, why? What's going on here? Well, I would imagine that there are just more applicants in the lottery, and that's actually a pretty cool thing. It seems like the marathon distance holds the place in everybody's heart. It's growing every single year, and I do think that the lotteries and the standard times and the guaranteed entry times, we'll probably see those remain aggressive for the years to come as the sport seems to be getting more popular by the day. Good news is we're going to probably have more signups for people in our run groups. Price of the racing might go up a bit. Who knows? I'm just speculating here. Nothing here is objective. This isn't quality journalistic reporting. This is entertainment. Moving on to Taylor Swift and running on the treadmill. She tells Time magazine that every day she would run on a treadmill singing the entire set list out loud. Fast for fast songs, and a jog or a fast walk for the slow songs. Well, I find that to be very impressive. I think Triathlete magazine even wrote, "She's one of us." Runner's World estimated in an article that I read that possible that she ran, maybe covered 16 miles during, who knows how many miles she covered. She doesn't really have a Strava as far as I know. Who's to say? Regardless, it's an exceptional feat. Maybe put it in your routine. try to sing a set list of your favorite album on the treadmill, see how it goes. Good for you, Taylor Swift. All right. That's it for today. Thanks for joining me here on Run Talk. It's short and sweet, keeping it classy here in the studio, my kitchen. And if you have any run news you'd like to see covered, probably pass it my way, but I might do my job just to fumble around it until it becomes entertaining and see what we can come up with. Maybe this is a one and done. Maybe I'll do it monthly. Maybe I'll do it weekly. Who knows? Everything's a work in progress.